Alright, who are you? Daniel.
I have wanted to come to Rome for so long. I am almost nervous now.
I mean, it is a city like no other.
That is what everyone says. Now I get to see it for myself. I'll let you know if I agree. You are happy to be home?
Oh yeah, I think, especially talking to Dianera, this is the answer. Not at all. I've made a name for myself out there, but nobody here knows of my deeds, and they can't ever know. Women are not allowed to do great things.
That makes me furious. Why should you be treated differently? I have no place to stay, of course. I can stay in your home, maybe. Just for now.
I'll be happy to let you stay at my villa for as long as you wish.
That is generous. Thank you. I will try to find a place for myself, but it is good to know there is no rush.
Are you planning to stay in Rome on the long term?
We will see. Maybe I will hate it. Then I will have to go and find someplace else to be.
That's true.
But I think I will want to stay. If I can find place to live.
You might draw a lot of
You
attention,
think it will
Rome.
be bad? Maybe you can help me buy nice Roman stola. Then I will fit in. Right?
Not many Roman women look like they could wrestle a bull into submission.
At least I will not receive unwanted advances, I guess.
That's true. Okay, I'm not gonna tell her to go into the arena. Julia,
Hey.
you look a bit weird.
Oh, thanks. Just what every girl hopes to hear. I don't want to return. I don't even know where to go. This is the first time I'm back home.
Since what?
Let's just say, joining the Legion was not the main reason I was disguised. The actual reason is in this city.
If this is meant to make me lose interest, you're not doing well.
Perhaps I'll fill you in someday. I need to figure something out first. Hey, thanks for caring.
Aren't you glad we're back?
Not really. I like it better out there.
I love that answer. I get it. No, reading why?
I don't know. People. There's a lot of people in Rome. I'm not a people person.
You know, you don't have to do this. You can stay out here.
Maybe I will.
How did you like Asia?
We didn't get our guy, but we won the war. I'd celebrate that.
It's true, we might have lost a lot more legionary if we had gone for that galley.
Precisely. Just don't get your hopes too high, all right? You don't really have a case anymore.
Yeah. We do have a case, though.
What is it, Legati?
You seem discontent.
It is inaction that bothers me. Idleness corrodes the warrior's mind.
Life is not a series of battles. Cherish the quiet moments. There will always be a war.
It is in the quiet moments a warrior dies. I would rather stay alert.
So what will you do now? Is there someone waiting for you?
There was, but not in Rome. I had a sister once, although sometimes I question my own sanity. Did she truly exist, or did I merely dream of her?
Aristocles teaches us that one may never truly know. We live chained inside a cave, staring at the shadows on a wall.
Okay.
None can chain Bestia Tabat anymore. I will find out where my sister is.
How did you come to be separated?
We were both sold as children. She fetched a higher price than I, for she was better in every way than I was. I do not know what became of her.
Damn, that is like 3 is straightforward. But yeah, perhaps we can find her together after my work at the Senate is done.
I shall consider your offer.
We shall help you find your sister, Bestia. Failing that, we shall prove her existence or the lack thereof.
What did you think about the campaign?
You are a capable commander. Mercy is your weakness. Your enemies exist as long as they survive.
In some situations, you need an enemy alive to achieve a greater victory.
Can't think of any situation like you mentioned.
Okay. Take care.
Welcome home, Domina.
Are you happy to be back?
More than happy. Although it was nice to be back in my homeland once again, I find it quite impossible to not miss Rome. All I need now is a change of clothes and a day trip to the library.
I'll see to it that you get whatever you need, old friend.
Much appreciated. It was good to be back in action, but now my old bones are in dire need of some rest.
What's the first thing you want to do?
To see your mother. I'm sure she is anxious to know we've arrived.
Ayo? Huh? Excuse me? To be fair, he seems like a nice guy, so I there could be definitely worse. That is a good idea indeed. Do it discreetly though. No.
That is a wise decision indeed. I shall temper my concern.
Your concern. You should temper your concerns, Cineros. Sure. All in all, this campaign went well, I'd say.
Few can claim to be your superior in matters of combat. You have proven yourself beyond the shadow of any doubt.
I just wish my father was here.
Think of the living first. The dead can wait.
That's true. Alright, okay, so.
Legate,
Are you feeling well?
I always get this weird feeling when I'm back. Like I've left something of mine behind out there.
I don't know about you, but what I need right now is a warm bath.
Now there's a thought. That masseuse from Lutetia. I wonder if she's still around. Brilliant idea, Legate.
So this is it then. What will you do now?
You know what? For once, I'll do nothing. Nothing at all. And it will be glorious.
I need to get my home back after, but after that I might join you in pursuit for nothing, my friend.
A word of warning, Legate. My nothing involves a lot of debauchery and degeneracy.
Yeah, we do have earned the right to experience the finest debauchery Rome has to offer.
In that case, we have a compact. As they say in Rome, live with Kaiso, live your life.
Who says that?
And who are they? The people who say that.
Thank you.
You know, people say that. I'm sure I've heard some people saying that.
Sure. We did alright back in the East, huh?
All things considered, I don't think we can complain. The war is won, and we are still alive.
Ah, if only you weren't such a chauvinist.
Arwe Lucullus and his victorious legion, welcome home.
Salve, Vitus. It is good to be home again. I'm looking forward to a nice bath and a flask of good Carthaginian wine. Maybe two.
May I humbly recommend Vipsanius Marcellus' new batch? People say it's heavenly.
Ah, your recommendations never fail to impress. Do address the legatus, though. This victory was of her doing more than mine.
She is your legatus? That is highly unusual, to say the least.
Indeed it is, but we shall discuss the implications in due time. For now, keep it to yourself as a favor to me, and let us proceed as usual.
My apologies, Legate. I neither know nor recognize you.
The Council overstates my contribution. What I did for Rome, not for recognition.
Nonsense. It is high praise from the consul. Now, let us conclude our business. The consul seems to attribute the success of this campaign to you, Legate. Thus it is your duty to formally disband the Legion and relinquish your weapons. Beyond this river lies the Pomerium, and not even a victorious imperator can cross it bearing arms.
Yeah, no, we obey the rules.
Our laws are what separates us from animals. You have given up your command, but you have retained your virtue. You can always get your command back when Rome needs you again.
I feel a bit naked. You've taught me much, Petronia.
Ah, you overstate my influence. It is easy to make a sharp sword out of good steel. The river Rubicon marks the sacred line where you stop being a warrior. It is time you learn how you may conquer a more civilized battleground. We shall meet at my villa in 2 nights. There are people I want you to meet prior to the Senate hearing. We must get your villa back somehow. Do not worry about your favorite gladius. Your war gear will be kept safely in my summer villa outside the city.
Alright. That was Act 1, I would say. And now the real
I
thing.
hope you're hungry, Domina. Lucullus is known for his lavish feasts. Do not eat anything until I've tasted it first. I wouldn't put it past the Vitellius brothers to poison this entire party just to get you and Lucullus.
Who is in attendance tonight?
I see that Tullius Cicero and Porcius Cato are both here tonight. They are highly esteemed senators of the Optimatus faction.
The most famous Advocate Cicero.
The very same. He is an orator of unmatched skill. He was trained in Greece, you know.
I wish I had some kind of weapon on me.
To what end? A blade would not help against poison.
That's true.
May Fortuna smile on you, Domina. I'll be here if you need me.
Right on time, just like a proper legatus. Welcome, my girl. After this long and arduous campaign, a feast is all you need.
I'd rather get my villa back and have peace there.
All in due time, all in due time. Now, divert your attention to our guests. This is more important than you think.
What are these people?
Well, you know Marcus Minucius Thermus. He's still thankful for your timely assistance and the saving of his life. You probably remember Marcus Aurelius Cotta as well. He seems to have brought his siblings, Lucius and Aurelia Cotta. The gentleman in the corner is Marcus Tullius Cicero. Making his acquaintance should prove to be very useful for you. I plan for him to become your advocate tomorrow. Last but not least, I've also invited Marcus Porcius Cato, who may or may not represent you as well. You see why it was important for you to be here.
I will go and mingle.
Before I let you loose, we have to introduce you properly. I'm sorry to spring this on you, my girl, but this is the perfect time.
Situation we control with good food in their stomachs and surrounded by friends. You planned this well.
Let's hope the news doesn't force that food back up. My friends, may I please have your attention? There is someone I would like to introduce to you. A very important woman, without whose deeds we would not be assembled here tonight. Most of you have heard my reports to the Senate about our war and the pivotal role of my new legatus. You know of the meteoric rise of this young Roman from humble legionarius to loved and respected commander of the Victrix Legion. Well, here she is. The woman who liberated Asia and sent Mithridates packing.
Is this a joke?
I'm glad to keep the secret no longer, Lucullus. It has been an unwelcome burden. A woman led the Legion. This young girl in her pretty dress.
Presumably she was not clad thus at the time, Cicero.
Without her, Legio Victrix would have been killed to a man, and I would have died with them.
That is absurd. You expect us to believe all this? You are known as a man of honor, Lucullus, who reveres tradition and the natural order of things.
This is why I trust that you will take me on my word. She is no ordinary woman.
That is one way of looking upon it.
You have given us much to consider, Consul. Perhaps we may ask her a few questions to get a sense of things.
Sure. I didn't come here to make excuses for the act of saving a legion, a praetor, a consul, and winning a war for Rome. I did not do so to make a political statement, I did so because it was virtuous.
Then let us judge you on your virtue, and see for ourselves if we have heard the truth about you.
Ah, well, perhaps such a thing is better done under more relaxed circumstances. I will let you get back to your meal and your discussion, senators. The night is young, and more food is forthcoming.
I need a drink.
It would have made a better first impression if you had agreed to answer their questions. Do join me at Kato's and Kikara's table when you've recovered your energy. A second impression can be just as important as the first.
Yeah.
Must be he certainly gave them something to think about, didn't he? Well, I can't blame them for being rattled. It took me quite some time to get used to the idea of a woman in charge of a legion.
He would allow
You look
such
well,
a thing, let
Thanos.
alone
Have you recovered
endorse
yet?
it.
My leg still hurts every now and then, and all this rain isn't helping. But that is nothing compared to what could have been. You have my eternal gratitude.
It was the least I could do to save a commanding officer. There's still a lot I can learn from you.
Much appreciated. But I am eager to return to my propraetorship in Asia. With any luck, Rome will never have need of me again.
Do you have any opinions on my impending Senate hearing?
It is pretty much out of my hands. I'd follow your Patronus's lead. Lucullus is a smart man who usually has a few backup plans. Even without solid evidence, he will be able to put you into an advantageous position. Nevertheless, I would advise caution. Vitellius Scaevola, and especially his brother Lurko, are ruthless and cunning. Expect the unexpected.
You guys think that they made it so Scaevola is the one in front and like does all the talking, and then his brother is lurking in the shadows? You were on the phone with your mom, that woman could talk? Well, welcome back, Jules. Welcome back. Do you know all of these people?
Only those who matter. Be careful around Cotta. He's still reeling somewhat from the damage that was done to his pride.
He has nothing to blame but his own failure. Yeah.
To a man like Cotta, an honorable death would have been preferable to a humiliating near miss.
Okay, let's talk to Cotta first.
Is Pompeius Magnus not coming tonight?
He's in his
Of
study.
course. The savior of the legions, Lucullus Wonder Kid. I knew you would be here.
Salva, I can leave if this is a private conversation.
Nonsense. It's a party after all. What would be the purpose of these gatherings if we refrained from conversation? I am Aurelia Cotta. Marcus and Lucius are my brothers. It's wonderful to meet you, Legate. We were just talking about you anyway.
Of course we were.
You seem confrontational, Marcus. Did I do something to draw your ire?
Other than saving his life?
Lucius!
Oh, please, let him talk, Aurelia. Let everyone witness the failure of Marcus Aurelius Cotta. The man who got himself captured and let his nephew die. The consul who had to be saved by a homeless runt.
To speak frankly, I think none of this is your fault. Saving a life was an honor.
Rest assured, my brother is thankful for that, Legate.
You were speaking of me in good terms, I hope.
We were discussing how you saved my brother's life and became the hero of the Asia campaign.
Everyone knows the value of a great leader like Marcus Aurelius Cotta. It would have been a crime not to save him.
Yet my son Gaius was not valuable enough to be saved. I apologize, Legate. They told me you had become close despite how briefly you knew each other.
I brought this home after your son died. It's the blade of his sword.
Oh, it's broken. This sword was my father's. It was called Croquet Morse. You were friends with him, weren't you? However briefly. Why don't you keep it? I think I still have the old schematics for it. I'll have a servant bring them to your villa tomorrow.
What about the weather these days?
Really? Are you so eager to display your shallowness?
I was merely trying to steer the conversation in a more jovial direction.
It's been rather rainy recently, true. At least the rain drives the mosquitoes away.
Not all of them, it seems.
Yeah, fuck you, Cotter. Alright, now waiting for the delivery person, and then you get the groceries. What is going to be delivered? And I don't know, I just gave you VIP because, I mean, you know, I want Tosa to survive. No, I mean, I do want her to survive, but that's not what I gave for VIP.
That is absolutely unnecessary. I'd spend it all on farmlands. People need their food.
Indeed they do. But what good is food if it's obtained by illegitimate means? What do you think about it, Legate?
I seem to have walked into an ambush. Clearly my scouts have failed me.
Fortunately, I know you are good at handling ambushes.
Spoils of war. Unaccounted for and untaxed. Should they be used for development to feed the people of Rome? A simple question.
So this is a bribe? No, it is not a bribe. We're no. Jules, keep this to yourself, okay? GN does not have to know anything about this. Delivery person delivers ramen. I see.
A fairly strong answer, I'd say. No matter how much you try to legislate, the situation at hand will defy your expectations.
Meet Senators Marcus Porcius Carter and Marcus Tullius Cicero, who will be acting as your attorney tomorrow. At least I hope so.
Unfortunately, things have developed differently, my friend. I've decided to represent Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola instead. Enemies? Most certainly not. I am an advocate. I just represent my client in a specific matter.
Certainly an interesting turn of events. But I've heard you talking disfavorably about the Vitellius brothers before. How do you justify defending them?
What I justify hardly matters. I seek to represent them to the best of my ability, so justice can be served.
If that's what the system requires, I guess it makes sense.
Precisely. The rules exist for a reason. One must understand the reasons to challenge them.
Rules should never invalidate the reasons for their existence. Morality is beyond law. Legate, what guidelines did you follow when you had to decide the fate of that Triarchus? Why did you let him live?
There was no evidence to prove his guilt.
Our feelings often point towards the moral path. I wonder, exactly how utilitarian are you in your thinking? I heard you had the opportunity to bribe a hired guard protecting a spy.
Stop interrogating the woman, Kato. Not everyone must adhere to your high standards.
It's alright, Kikero, I did have that option.
Yet you did not take it.
Loyalty bought with denarii is worthless.
A point well taken.
Depends on the denarii, I suppose. Well, gentlemen, this discussion has become too hypothetical for my tastes. I bid you a good day.
Wale, Kikero. See you tomorrow.
One final question, before I retire as well.
You and your questions, Kato.
I believe if you wanted, you could enter the Pomerium fully armed. Why didn't you?
said good day.
So you follow the rules only because you are strong. This has been an interesting conversation, gentlemen. I thank you for it. But now, with your permission, I shall leave. Welate.
Wale, Cato. We don't have enough evidence to condemn Vitellius Scaiola yet. But I shall try tomorrow at the Senate. Hopefully I can secure Cato's help. You should go to your villa. Be careful, son. Sciola's thugs are still guarding it. I heard some people carry weapons recreationally. Just be careful.
Okay.
You look tired. Shall we leave?
Yeah.
So, did you enjoy yourself?
I have mixed feelings.
That is what life is.
Glad we talked about it.